Well, by popular demand, we're back for round 2 of Chatty as the Formula E season has drawn to a close. We're going to be reminding you of what happened in that grand finale weekend and also what is coming up this summer with pre-season testing. Also, thank you so much for all the tweets and the comments because we're going to be getting them up on screen and having a bit of chat.
And thanks to Mahindra as well, because they've given us a jacket and a cap and they're starting to make it look a bit more like a studio. Any other teams want to send us stuff, please send us stuff.
Please do. Your efforts for the 9 other teams have been rubbish so far.
Yeah.
We need your merchandise.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it.
But let's crack on with London then.
Yes, right. Let's have the first tweet up. It's from Callum, and he says...
Yes, he says, thinking back to the first race, he would have laughed if you'd have said Nelson Piquet would have been the champion. And I think that's an interesting point to come from, and I think many people would agree. I don't think at the start of the year you'd have said, oh yeah, Nelson Piquet Jr. and Team China Racing,
no.
They are the ones to beat. But they proved everybody wrong.
They did. They had a very slow start. I think in the second round as well, in Putrajaya, they had a big collision, so he didn't finish until 18th position. But since then, they've been podiums, 5 podiums, and in the top 5. So an impressive finish.
Absolutely, and his drive in London was absolutely superb. A real champion's drive to come from 16th on the grid to win the title, and he was obviously over the moon when I told him on the radio that he was the champion.
How did that feel?
Oh, I was absolutely bricking it. Because it was.
I was just about to say, how did you make all the calculations? Because I was there with this crappy piece of paper, sort of at the side, watching, trying to work it all out.
No, but your maths is appalling, so that doesn't really count. But I had a calculator.
It's dull maths, aren't you, Sissy?
And I'd added it all up, and so I thought it was the case. And I'm on the talk back to the TV truck going, has he won the championship? And they're going, we're not sure, we're just adding it up now because Sarazan might get disqualified. Next thing I know, I'm talking to Piquet, and I'm going, you're the champion? And he's like, oh, thanks,
but
man.
You did cover yourself, though.
Well, no, because then he started crying.
According to my calculations. But I didn't think he heard that. He just heard, yes, you've won. And that was it. And then it was an emotional moment.
Nelson Piquet Jr. wins the FIA Formula E Championship.
Does he know yet, though? That's the question. Look, they're waiting for the numbers.
Nelson Piquet, I believe you can hear me. Congratulations. It looked a tough race out there.
Have I won the championship?
By our calculations, you have, mate.
I don't know what to say. I mean, we tried so hard. Oh my God, I cannot believe it.
Well done.
So Nelson Piquet won the driver's title.
Excellent.
The team's title was won by Edams. A superb performance from the Edams team, and Buemi wrapped up the team's title for them, but he kind of threw away the driver's title as well. And as Luke Smith points out, Buemi's spin when he came out of the pits cost him the title. De Grassi's disqualification in Berlin. For the title to be only won by 1 point, it really was an incredibly tight season finale.
But exciting that they won the team championship on the Saturday.
Alain Prost was a little bit happy, wasn't he?
With his
victory.
He did a little dance.
Doing the funky gibbon, I think it's called, up on the podium. So brilliant to see Alain back at the top of motorsport and winning in motorsport again. Superb.
Exactly. And how great for Sam Bird to be winning on home soil. Bet he didn't see that coming.
Well, I think he'd say he did see it coming because he really went into the final weekend pumped. And it was great for him and great to have a home winner on home soil. And, you know, I was obviously really happy to see him win, but in the same way that I would have loved to have seen Scott Speed win in Miami, or, you know, you'd love to see Daniel Abt win in Germany. It's always great to see a home winner, and Battersea was no exception to that. But that's enough of last season. Been and gone. Now,
I know, so sad.
I know.
But looking forward to season 2. And Chris Allwood wants to know what is happening to the spec of the new cars, because of course teams can now change the powertrain.
Yes, exactly. The overall car will remain the same, built by Spark Technologies. They'll be making some adjustments here and there, but the real key area is going to be under here. The battery will remain the same, but the electric motor can be changed by the teams, and that's going to bring in some competition because we've got Citroën building an electric motor, Renault building an electric motor, Next EV building an electric motor, Andretti building an electric motor. The list goes on. 8 new manufacturers. And this is the Mahindra team. They've been testing in Spain. Now, there've been rumours. They have been run by Carlin in the past, the British racing team, but there's rumours that they're going to ditch them and go with Campos, who are the team that run Team China Next EV. And that was all rumours really until the team boss posted this on Twitter, and you can see all these guys are wearing Campos Racing t-shirts. Campos t-shirts, Campos t-shirts. So I don't think you need to be Poirot to figure out what's going to happen there.
Which means we'll have 2 teams run by Campos Racing.
Exactly. Very, very interesting. And as Daniel App says, Season 2 has already started.
Yes, and we cannot wait to get underway. And we've got testing on the 10th of August, but also public testing, so you can actually come down and watch for free on the 24th and 25th of August. So if you missed out on coming to Battersea, make sure you come down and check out the cars.
Yep.
And just get a sense of what Formula E is all about. All the drivers will be down there, and you might even get the chance to have a chat with one of them yourself.
Yeah, that'll be at Donington Park in the middle of August. One final question we were asked, and that was from Karun Chandok, and his mum wants to know if Dario Franchitti only owns white t-shirts. We had a little bit of a look through the archive and we couldn't really find any examples of it. Okay, apart from in Long Beach.
Sorry, Jack, I hate to break it to you, but you're actually also wearing, I think maybe Dario wears white t-shirts, but Jack also only wears red check shirts because you actually have a red check shirt as well.
But then the next one, See, I'm in a blue one, but he's still in white. Yeah. But that was all we could find. Apart from London, he was in a white t-shirt in London as well. But that was all we could find.
And always perfectly pressed.
Yeah, exactly.
Never a crease.
Dario Frank crease-free. But that is all from us really until the next Formula E action, which is at the home of Formula E, Donington Park, testing in August.
So if you missed out on the opportunity to see those cars in action, make sure you come and join us at Donington Park, the home of Formula E.
Absolutely, and before then we're going to be putting up a series of top 5s of the season that we've had. We've got top 5 crashes, top 5 overtakes, top 5 fan boosts, top 5 celebrations. Let us know which one you want to see first, because that's kind of the purpose of all this, is for you to tell us what you want to see and we'll show you to an extent. But apart from that, it's been a wonderful first season, and now all eyes to season 2.
I know, and I can't wait for testing to start.
See you then.
See you then. Bye.